please rise and remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem. Good evening, families, friends, and the graduating class of 2025. My name is Josh Hall, a 1996 graduate of Union High School and a proud parent of a 2025 graduate. And today, I have the honor of standing before you as the principal of a school that has meant so much to me since my freshman year in 1992. Thank you for being here tonight to celebrate a long-anticipated and well-deserved milestone in the lives of our 2025 graduates. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the brave members of our armed forces. With Memorial Day quickly approaching, let us remember that our right to gather here tonight was secured through the sacrifice of those who served and gave their lives for this country. Out of respect, I ask that we now observe a moment of silence in their honor. Thank you. Now, let's also recognize a few special graduates who have made the decision to serve our country. When I read your name, please stand and remain standing so we may acknowledge you. Hanson Ward, Marines. John Scott, Navy. Haley Schaus, Army. And Matthew Waniger, Navy. Let's show our appreciation for their courage and commitment with another round of applause. On November 7th, 1988, an up-and-coming boy band called New Kids on the Block released their hit song, You Got It, The Right Stuff. If you know it, the chorus might already be playing in your head. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. You guys are good. Now, if you were to do a deep dive into those lyrics, it wouldn't take long, about 3 seconds maybe, to realize it's a song about teenage love. But don't worry, my speech tonight is not about teenage love. I'd like to offer a different spin on the tagline of this song. I believe that if Jordan, Joey, Donnie, Danny, and Jonathan were here behind me tonight, even they might agree this song isn't just about young love. It's about you, the class of 2025, because when I think about this group of graduates, I know you've got the right stuff. Over the past 13 years, teachers, coaches, mentors, and parents have poured into you, sometimes to the point of exhaustion. At various pivotal points in your life, they have guided, challenged, supported, and advocated for you. Through the most challenging of times, they have set aside their own dreams and their own agendas because of their commitment to you. Why? Because they believe in you. They've always seen your potential. They understand that the return on their investment has made the struggle worth it. They believe you've got what it takes. But now I ask you, do you believe it? Michael Johnson, a former U.S. Olympic gold medalist, wrote a book about his journey in facing his own personal challenges along the way. In his book, Slaying the Dragon, Johnson said the following: "After you have stared long enough into the dragon's eyes, there is nothing left to do but slay the dragon. For each of us, that dragon is the thing closest to the center of our lives. It is our core, our ambition, and our joy." Johnson uses the metaphor of slaying the dragon to describe the act of facing and overcoming the most significant obstacles in our lives, those that lie at the very heart of our passions and fears. Last summer, my family had the incredible opportunity to visit a good friend of mine who moved out to the Big Island of Hawaii 10 years ago. During our trip, my wife, Mrs. Hall, our daughter, Ebony, and I drove around the island, taking in Hawaii's breathtaking views of black sand beaches, waterfalls, and pristine valleys. On day 7 of the trip, we hiked the Kilauea Aiki Trail, located in Volcanoes National Park. The trail starts out as a steady descent for approximately a mile until it reaches the semi-flat Kilauea Aiki crater. Before we started the hike, we grabbed our waters, put on our packs, and turned on the Taylor Swift tunes. And just for the record, that was not for me. As we walked across the dried lava rock, something caught my eye. A small plant growing all by itself right out of the rock. There's a picture of that plant, just in case you were wondering about the relevance. Now, I will be the first to admit that I have a tendency to take a lot of pictures of landscapes when I vacation. Mrs. Hall takes pictures of people, while I take pictures of dirt and rocks. This particular plant stuck out for some reason. It struck me as like the underdog of all vegetation. As I reflected on this specific picture days later, I couldn't help but contemplate, did this plant question itself and wonder whether or not it had the right stuff? Did this plant seed know all along it was going to overcome this harsh terrain and turn itself into a picture-worthy subject? Did this plant ever doubt its abilities, or did it know all along what it was capable of? Ultimately, that tiny plant didn't care that it was surrounded by barren, hardened lava. It didn't concern itself with the fact that half the park was getting shut down that day because of hundreds of small earthquakes. It just grew right there in the middle of the crater. That plant had the right stuff. As you turn the page on this chapter of your life, the next days, weeks, months, and years will be filled with moments that test your belief in yourself. You will be faced with many opportunities to slay the dragons that reside within you. It's very possible that self-doubt and insecurity may attempt to weave into itself into your very being. And you may find yourself staring at the ceiling while you lay in bed asking yourself, do I have what it takes? The answer is yes, you do. In your own ways, you've all shown grit, resilience, and heart. You've accomplished great feats in the classroom, on stage, and in the gym. You have made memories that seem marginal for now, but will gain significance as time grows on. We have all witnessed your talent and hard work. We've all seen it leave its mark on UHS. When doubt starts to creep in, just remember, you have the ability to overcome. All of you have the right stuff. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. Do it for yourself, do it for your parents, and most importantly, do it for new kids on the block. Thank you.
Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my fellow graduates, welcome to the commencement ceremony of Union High School's class of 2025. I am Will Hervey, and as the president of the class of 2025, it is my honor to welcome you to this event. We leave UHS with all kinds of feelings. We reflect back to the days when we were much younger, finding our way through our lives as underclassmen, exploring our interests, and making bigger decisions about our future. While those days are, in reality, not too far in our past, the amount of progress in personal growth we have demonstrated has made us new people. Yet, this is only the beginning. We must say goodbye now to be able to move forward. While goodbyes are always difficult, we all look brightly toward the future. We thank all of you for helping to build the strong foundations from which we will leap to our next destination. We are forever in debt to those who helped us along the way. Faculty and staff members at UHS, we owe so much to you. Your constant support and encouragement have helped make us who we are. Friends and members of the community, thank you for being there, providing us with unwavering support, as well as opportunities to further ourselves both inside and outside of school. Parents, we thank you so much for being the stern voices pushing us to our goals and helping us sharpen our minds and spirits. Your love and support has meant everything to us, especially on those hard days. Before we continue, there's a group of people whom I have yet to mention. They've been hard at work ensuring that we've had a quality education. I would now like to introduce our honored platform guests. Please stand as you are introduced. Dr. Virgil Wiedemann, President of the Union R11 School Board. Mrs. Karen Tucker, Board Vice President. Mr. Rick Neese, Board Member. Mrs. Amy Hall, Board Member. Mr. Matthew Borgman, board member. Mrs. Christy Eads, board member. Dr. Mike Mabe, superintendent. Dr. Kendra Fennessy, assistant superintendent. Dr. Dan Kania, assistant superintendent. Dr. Justin Tart, Executive Director of Human Resources. Mr. Josh Hall, Principal. Mrs. Marky Lampkin, Associate Principal. Mrs. Bridget Clanky, Assistant Principal. Mr. Patrick Rapert, Activities Director. The class of 2025 would like to thank you all for the hard work you have completed and the decisions you have made on our behalf. Thank you all for being present at this ceremony and helping to celebrate our achievements.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Mike Mabe, and I am the superintendent of this outstanding school district. First, congratulations to the class of 2025. Very proud of each of you, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say your hard work is celebrated tonight by your family and friends. Congratulations to our family and friends. We know this takes a village at times, and sometimes we have to push a little bit along the way for them to realize that this day was attainable. So congratulations to you all. I get the honor to name the top 10 GPAs for the class of 2025. When I call your name, will you please rise to be recognized? Naomi Sawyer. Reagan Rice. Sophia Helling. Dakota Wayne. Joshua Stoutman. Lillian Koss. Lucy Koenigsfeld. Fallon Blankenship. Catherine Bolte. And Eva Mash. Congratulations.
Good evening, friends, family, staff, and fellow graduates. My name is Piper Swaller, and as your class secretary, it is my pleasure and honor to honor the students to have gone above and beyond with their academic achievements. UHS has adopted the Laude system, which is a point-based system that drives students to enroll in higher level classes like honors or college classes that prepare students for post-secondary education. It encourages a large population of our students from different backgrounds to get the education they need and deserve. The Laude system recognizes 3 different ranks. Each rank is represented by varying cords of color, which you can see the graduates wearing tonight. The cum laude graduates have maintained a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.99. These students are represented with white and black cords, while the cum laude candidates stand to be recognized. Thank you and congratulations, you may be seated. Magna cum laude graduates maintain a grade point average of 4.0 to 4.19. These students are represented with red and white cords, while the magna cum laude students stand to be recognized. Thank you and congratulations, you may be seated. Finally, summa cum laude graduates have received the highest rank, accumulating a grade point average of 4.2 or higher. These students are represented with red and black cords, while the summa cum laude graduates stand to be recognized. Thank you and congratulations, you may be seated. Congratulations once again to all the students who have accomplished these achievements. Undoubtedly, your dedication to your education will take you far. Good luck with your future endeavors and best wishes. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lucy Koenigsfeld, and as summa cum laude candidate, it is my honor to have been selected to speak to you this evening. A child's imagination never goes away, and this is definitely the truth for me. Since I was 5, I've always wanted to be like Rapunzel from the movie Tangled, saying, "I have magic hair that glows when I sing." Rapunzel's hair was her identity. It gave her strength and power. But sometimes it was a disadvantage to her, because it always got in her way. To this day, I look back at my kindergarten self and still believe I am Rapunzel. Not just because I have blonde hair, but because she is a spirited and determined young woman with a strong curiosity about the world. She is willing to step outside her comfort zone to experience her dream. She lives her life unwritten and is ready to write her story. The thing about life is we don't know what will come, and we wonder, what happens now? As graduates, we have to explore the unwritten. We don't have the next chapter written out for us, and we cannot wait for a spoiler about where we will end up. Because what is still unwritten, we must explore, dream, and just go with the flow. We spend so much time worrying about the things we can't control. Rapunzel could not control being stuck in the tower her entire life, but she found a way around that. She found a way to explore her life outside that tower. She was fearless. Flipping the switch and our mindsets to things we can control gives us so much more power. Our decisions, our efforts, our attitudes, and our compassion. These are choices which we do have authority over. We cannot see what is ahead of us, but remember, the character we have built can guide us there. We still have many pages to fill, not with the little doodles that we would write in our notebooks as teachers were talking, but with passion, purpose, and sometimes mistakes. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Explore something outside your comfort zone, just like Rapunzel. The best stories are the ones that people never see coming or don't go as planned. Be crazy, take risks, be open to opportunities, and take the detour. Walt Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true if we dare to pursue them." Each graduate has the courage, strength, dreams, and mindset to be anything they strive to be. Class of 2025, we have been given the pen to write our entire lives. Let's put it to use. After all, our story has just begun. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lily Koss, and I'm honored to have been selected to speak as a summa cum laude candidate. Classmates, here we are, graduation day. On a day that can feel so momentous, let's talk about something simple, haircuts. To loosely quote Lady Gaga, "You are as free as your hair is." Getting a haircut is one of the most underrated metaphors for life. Think about it. You go into the salon with a vision, maybe even a photo from Pinterest. You might ask for curtain bangs and layers or go all out and get a buzz cut. The anticipation of sitting down in the chair, waiting for your vision to come to life, or maybe not ever coming to life. But no matter how it looks, one thing is always true. It will grow, it will change, and it will evolve. And as our hair changes and evolves, so do we. High school has been one long, ongoing haircut. We came in one way, maybe awkward, unsure, trying to fit in, egotistical, but little by little, year by year, we were shaped by experiences. Some good, some uncomfortable, some moments we'd relive in a heartbeat, and others we hope no one ever brings up again, maybe like the side parts we all used to have. We kept growing even when the change felt weird. Even when maybe our hair didn't look or feel like the right version of us, we didn't stay the same. Because staying the same, that's not the goal. The goal is to keep evolving. To keep showing up even when you're in the awkward middle stage, the in-between where your hair just doesn't sit quite right, but you still know it is changing. After today, we're all stepping into different salons of life, like college, work, military, an apprenticeship, whatever it might be for you. Some of us already have a plan, a Pinterest photo, all picked out. Some of us are still scrolling. But no matter where we're headed, change is constant, and that's a good thing. If you go through life only ever getting the cut you have always had, then will you ever figure out what really suits you? So don't fear those changes ahead, lean into them. Try things, mess up. Let's dye our hair pink and get mohawks. Let's grow out of people, places, friend groups, and mindsets. Our life is changing just as our hair is. Those changes just teach us that life is about learning when to let our hair grow and knowing that when our hair gets too long, we can just cut it. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's keep changing, let's keep growing, and remember, if all else fails, we can always wear a hat. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Reagan Rice, and it is my pleasure as a summa cum laude candidate to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of the graduates tonight. What is luck? For some, luck means carrying a lucky charm, like a rabbit's foot, or putting an upside-down horseshoe over their door. Some believe that the universe sends them lucky charms, like finding a four-leaf clover. The general population thinks that luck is simply being in the right place at the right time. For many, luck is a type of superstition. There are no predictable aspects to it, yet 68% of Americans believe in it, as if we think that we don't have control over our own lives. Union High School's class of 2025 has its own version of luck. Superstitious actions, like putting your shoes on in a certain order, avoiding unlucky items, and even eating a Snickers bar before a big test, have helped lead us to where we are today. We have relied on our luckiness, maybe some of us more than others, and it has brought us to one of the most anticipated days of our adolescent years, graduating high school. The truth is that luck is just a facade. Thomas Jefferson once said, "I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it." Hard work leads to success, and some might call it luck, but it is just the result of what you put into your goals. One of my favorite examples of this philosophy can be seen in fellow Missourian Walt Disney. We know him for his family-style cartoon movies that are part of one of the biggest companies ever. Disney now owns almost every big movie franchise, like Marvel and Star Wars. Even though he earned all of that fame, Walt started with failure, just like every successful person. One of his first jobs was being a newspaper cartoonist. He was fired because his boss told him that he lacked creativity, but that did not stop him from trying again and again to become successful, creating an empire worth over $100 billion. Like Walt Disney, we have all worked hard for 13 years to be in this spot today. Everything we have done in school and outside of it has been for this moment. We have worked volunteer hours to build our resumes, like Project United. We have taken hours and hours of practice ACT tests, hoping to get the highest score that we can. And we have pushed our boundaries, cramming in an essay at 11 p.m. that's due in an hour because of late night practices, games, or competitions. Our luck came from the hard work we put towards someday graduating and having a life of our own. Graduates, think of your biggest goal in life. It may be to have a family, get your dream job, or even become a millionaire. No matter what that goal is, we all want something so bad we can just taste it. Some individuals in this class are planning to become doctors, scientists, authors, and even musicians. But how do we achieve these goals? We can rely on the luck of the draw, wishing on shooting stars and waiting for our moment. Or we can take our life by the horns and work for what we want. There may be a lot of questions going through your minds right now. What if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? Or is it really worth it? Don't let the unknown scare you away from something that could change your life. Class of 2025, let's press our luck and see where our hard work gets us in life.
Good evening. My name is Joshua Stoutman, and I am fortunate to be the last of the 4 summa cum laude candidates who have been chosen to speak on behalf of the graduates. During this year's DECA state trip, hypnotist Ricky Commode said something that undoubtedly resonated with me. He said, "We often forget that we have the most powerful and complex thing in the world with us every day." At first, I assumed he would say it was our phones or laptops, something that almost all of us use daily. But he didn't say anything that had to do with technology. Instead, he said, your brain. In today's day and age, the focus of nearly everything is on how it can be improved. Just look at how many iPhone versions we have, or how many AirPods have been made. It seems like every year, a new, better, upgraded model floods the market. As humans, we realize all technology has to offer, so we constantly work to improve it. But we never take the time to enhance the greatest asset of all, our minds. On a daily basis, we practice sports or perfect playing an instrument. But how many times do we train our minds? We constantly overlook our brains because we think we have better things to spend time on. Often, we get angry when we don't understand something or know the answers to a test. But when has an athlete who's never practiced made it to professionals? When has the first chair flute only played during school hours? Like any asset, our brain requires great care and attention. We must nurture and develop it constantly to keep it functioning. Much like we update our phones, we must continuously update our brains with new information. Otherwise, our brain is left behind. Some of our most outstanding leaders and intellectual minds consistently sharpened and used their brains to the fullest. Abraham Lincoln, Theodore Roosevelt, and Ronald Reagan all enjoyed reading as young men. I find it no coincidence they became some of the greatest leaders our country has ever seen. With only the human mind, we abolished slavery, created the national park system, and ended the Cold War. Like anything in life, we will only get out of our minds what we put into them. It only takes putting a little effort into your brain to achieve great things like those men did. As we graduate, we are entering a world that demands creativity, critical thinking, and resilience. Everything we want in life is only possible with a fluent and powerful mind. So much emphasis is placed on technology that will dull our minds instead of sharpening them. And I'm not suggesting that we abandon all of our devices for eternity. Certainly, graduates, tonight, let's take all of the pictures, post all of the life updates, and Google what comes after graduation. But as we move forward, my hope is we always remember that, contrary to current popular belief, the screens, videos, and apps society has placed so much value on are not our most powerful assets. Our brains are, and forever will be, our most reliable tool. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Tori Barnhart, and as class treasurer, it is my pleasure to present to the students and staff of Union High School the gift from the graduating class of 2025. This year, we saw the addition of Power Lunch, and as a result, we were fortunate to have acquired many pieces of new furniture throughout the school. All of the students have enjoyed the ability to study, enjoy nature, or socialize with more of their friends in a comfortable environment rather than having to only see them in a lunch shift or passing in the hallways. The class gift of 2025 is additional seating in the library hallway for students to use. We have also chosen to provide additional charging towers spread throughout the high school. Our hope is that these gifts will allow future generations of Wildcats to enjoy their time at UHS as much as we have. Thank you.
At this time, please direct your attention to the UHS band.
I'll tell you what, music adds a lot to this ceremony. How about a round of applause for our great band and choir? My name is Dr. Virgil Wiedemann. It is my honor to be the current president of the Board of Education. I'm only up here for about 30 minutes or so, so please sit back and relax. I'd like to start by recognizing some special students. If you are graduating from the Early College Academy, please stand and remain standing. These students spent extra time studying and had twice the load of normal students. They sacrificed their time with family and friends because they were dedicated to their goal. Tonight they graduate with a high school diploma and a 2-year Associate of Arts degree from East Central. How about a final round of applause? Thank you. Just a few words for all of our graduates. We are all celebrating your achievements, but you didn't do it all on your own. Your families and friends were an important part of your journey. But probably the most help came from your teachers. Graduates, please stand, turn and face your teachers and give them a round of applause. Thank you. Now, I told you that I'd be up here for 30 minutes, but I didn't mention that most of that time would be handing out diplomas. So let's get this show on the road.
Seniors, please rise. I certify that this group of seniors has met the requirements of the state of Missouri and the Union R11 school districts. Seniors, you may be seated.
Lillian Elizabeth Koss. Catherine K. Bolte. Kennedy Nicole Russell. Skylar Renee Grimharden. Eva Marie Mash. Lucas Schweppe. Piper Elizabeth Ann Swaller. Victoria Anna Marie Barnhart. Lucille K. Koenigsfeld. Emma Christine Douglas. Jewel Parker Anderson. Fallon Ray Blankenship. Alec Coombs. Casey Griffin. Ethan Kernut. Connor Kernut. Aaron Willman. Reagan Nicole Rice. Logan Cole Tucker. Joshua Edward Stoutman. Christian Colinares. Shaylee Schmucki. Allison Nicole Gildehouse. Robert Willard Hervey. Holly Lynn Pipes. Micah Ray Williford. Isabel Rose Gilbert. Ava Christine Sykes. Anna Mae Petty. Haley Addison DeWitt. Caitlin Brooke Kelso. Abney Faye Hall. Jocelyn Mariah Smith. Sophia Agnes Helling. Mason Jade Hulsey. John Anthony Martinez II. Okay. Emily Sue Jasper. Parker Allen Schrader. Hayden Parmenter. Trey Ladyman. Peyton Lee Hall. Randy Allen Davidheiser. Caden Michael Burns. Brett Warren Balmer. Keaton Reese Pickard. Jake Brown. Cameron J. Weber. Colton Marshall Scott Sinclair. Matthew Waniger. Cooper Aaron Persky. Kendall Armstrong. Mia Reed. Dakota Jalen Wayne. Charlie Jeanette Sullivan. Gracie Anna Barton. Mia Hope Wallen. Chloe Miner. Jocelyn Elizabeth Thacker. Evie Logan Strassner. Cami Mathis. Sophia Voss. Connor Evan Gugarich. Haley Rochelle George. Kristen Elizabeth Brakefield. Noah Alexander Arneson. Tanner Horvath. Adam Chandler. Trenton Kosman. Tim David Jasper. Riley Michael Zeitzman. Hanson McCoy Ward. Tyler Daniel Seibel. Haley Nicole Schaus. Abigail Elise Spurgeon. Jada Lee Honor. Cami Kaylin Monkman. Sydney Mariah Gillette. Madeline Rebecca McDuffie. Alexis Laura Kojikaro. Jules Elora Platt. Mia Juliana Long. Michaelin Nicole Sawicki. Brooke Ann Stokes. Catherine Fritchley. Dylan Trower. Chase Garrett Willingham. Madeline Noel Sheets. Hannah Grace Burkaw. Tristan Olivia Pope. Ashley Elizabeth West. Macy Lee Horn. Chloe Annalise Cunha. Taylor James Meyer. Louis Zimmerman. Coda Tamata. Charlie Melton. Cassie Lynn Hall. Ariel Ann Reynolds. Peyton Reese Haft. Madison Ann Mendez. Danielle Nicole Mendez. Tessa Nicole Kreider. Kendall Leona Bunton. Dixie Faith Sorensen. Haley Marie Quatham. Vincent Chabot. Lincoln Bailey. Dakota Summers. Gabrielle Victoria McCarty. Emma Parker. Brooklyn Candlebinder. Morgan Michelle Struberg. Kalissa Winters Eads. Millicent Christina Labou. Colin Pritchard. Tristan Paul Bockhorst. Troy Simons. Kyler Crawford. Caden Black. Thomas Burton. Ty Greenwald. Samuel Alexander Getchman. Jacob Victor Weinrich. Hudson R. Bailey. Ian Thomas. Oakley Jaquel Berry. John Audie Scott. Leah Menke. Casey Courtway. Bodie Drennan. Nick Durbin. Tyler Paul Henry Lutz. Cameron Dakota Reed. Destiny Kuski. Alexis Marie Wright. Haley Elizabeth Gainey. Ella Marie Shashin. Vincent Butterfield. Javen Mercier. Luke Bowman. Avery Douglas. Aiden Bartle. Maya L. Greifey. Ashley Page Wright. Natalia Marie Cromwell. Isabella Marie Reyes. Jasmine Marie Payan. Layla Tanil Marshall. Dalton Colombo. Dalton Adkins. Tyler Powell. Loretta Teresa Gardner. Angelina Cinnamon Comer. Harley Cheyenne Sappington. Omi Sawyer. Haley Nasser. Ethan Sulsky. Callan Keithley. Sierra Carey. Ivy Rose Studdard. Justine Renee Cool. Gabriel Rivera. Adam Bolzenius. Danny Thomas. Samuel Ennis. Vito Cole Cipaneri. Matthew John Deal II. Lacey Marie Keith. Jessica Brooke Francis. Olivia Warner. Colin Helms. Kathy Landers. Shane Borntrager. Joseph Daly. Kenny J. Cowsard. Colin Blair Tribus. Landon Curtis Hansel. Adam Volkerding. Stephen Thomas Beard. Colton Benton. Michael Gainey. Patrick Cohee. Sophia Parker. Brianna Kelker. Abigail Kelker. Cole Lentz. April Lynn Marie Miller. Haley Madison Edmonds. Kaylee Isabel Edmonds. Justin Gildehouse. Delia Luta. Noah Kojikaro. Lucas Adam Rowe. Mason Winchester. Kaimi Peterson. Logan Morgan. Anthony Joseph Doskasil. Tristan McCoy Marcus. Jacob Bledsoe. Abby Nicole Woods. Tori Jean Moman. Justina Ambergy. Abigail Sapphire Collins. Lucas James Maskell. Landon Spurgeon. Gabe Denton Carter Oberlies. Remy Dew. Lauren Bolt. Alyssa Faye Woods. Alec Wilson. Miguel Westhelter. Joseph Manhart. Kat Herbst. Stephen Borgman. Kai Kailani Matau. Zachary Allen Reeves. Randy Raymond Lumos Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain in place until all graduates have left the area. I now present to you the Union High School graduating class of 2025.